Street World.
Today is Monday, April 8th, and it's an A Day.
On today's show, we have Now with Mouw, and of course, our student anchors.
And now for a March
From the women's side, which had their championship game yesterday at 2 o'clock. Our winners for the student are Simon T. and for the staff, Mr. Kruger. So those are our two big winners for the women's. On the men's side, I know we haven't had the championship yet, but we already know the winners. Mr. Borges will be winning the top staff, and Charlotte S. will win top student. Now, Kent Mullen will win if Purdue wins, but Kent goes to West. So Kent will have bragging rights, but not the top prize. I might bring Kent something just because of his performance on this year's bracket. But everyone from Hamilton will have had the opportunity to win. And even if Purdue wins, Calvin and Willem will be close, but they'll only be at 111 points if Purdue wins, and Charlotte and Mr. Borges would still be above that. So we have our winners. I'm going to round them up sometime this week, and we'll figure out prizes. It'll have to be a little different because we have double the winners now with our women's bracket as well as the men's bracket. So the HTV bank doesn't have quite that much money in it, but we'll make it work. All right. Happy March Madness, everyone. It's over.
Students, a last-minute announcement. The Madison West dance team and the Madison West Royals dance team both have tryouts coming up on April 22nd.
For more details, click on the show notes below.
And remember, what they call you is one thing, what you answer to is something else. Embrace the day, people!
Fly high, Hawks!
Happy Monday, Velma B. Hamilton. This is Now with Miss Mouw. Today, I want to welcome you to quarter 4. This is a fresh start, a new beginning. It's an exciting time. Our days are starting to get longer, but they're also going to go by so fast. So in order to set us up for success, I wanted to talk to you about our universal expectations. The first two in particular, we're revising based on feedback from students and from families and from staffs. The first one is our tardy policy. You still need to be in class every day on time because that's why you come to school. But what we want to do, as you have recognized, is that we no longer have the tardy stations. So if you are running late to class, you just go directly to class. Your teacher will mark you tardy. If you have 5 or more tardies that week, your teacher's going to have a conversation with you and also with your family members. The second policy that we've updated is the 4-pass rule per period. So we no longer have that requirement. What we ask is for you to follow your teacher's directions on how to check out the pass. And if there does tend to be an excessive use of the pass privilege, then what the teacher will do will have a conversation with you and then also with your families. So those are 2 revisions. I also want to remind you of our general practices, right? No AirPods, no smartwatches, no smartphones. So that we have the policy off and away all day. So please tuck those into your backpack and secure them in your locked locker. I've noticed this trend now to have one AirPod in the ear. So again, that needs to be off and away and secured in your locker. The other thing that I wanted to remind you of is no swearing. I want to hear language that is representative of your character, of who you are. You are a scholar and you're here. So what I'd like you to hear is academic language coming out of your mouth. So no swearing at teachers, no swearing in the hallways, no use of racial slurs. Really, again, thinking about language that mirrors and represents who you are as a person. All right. Again, super proud of you. Quarter 4, we've got 9 weeks together for the rest of this school year. So I wanted you to think about how do you want to end this year? All right? How do you want to end this year? How will you know that you were successful? All right, that's it for now. Have a great week.
Welcome back. I'm Layla.
And I'm Fiona, and we'll be hosting this week's announcements. It is with great respect that our school acknowledges and celebrates the Ho-Chunk Nation. The land you are standing on is the sacred ancestral land of the Ho-Chunk people. Our school will continue to grow and build upon our partnerships with the Ho-Chunks and all First Nations.
Today, there will be a solar eclipse. In Madison, we'll see about 89% of the sun covered up by the moon during 8th period. Here are a few safety reminders. Only use approved eclipse viewing glasses to look at the sun. Regular sunglasses don't cut it. Something with holes from an index card with a poked hole to a colander will let you see the projection of the eclipse on something like the ground or a sheet of paper. Follow adult instructions if you're going outside to experience the eclipse.
April is Hmong Heritage Month. This month, we will have lessons during advisory as a time to recognize, acknowledge, and celebrate Hmong American culture, as well as educate ourselves on the history and experiences of Hmong Americans.
Flag football begins tomorrow after school until 4:45 p.m. You will need to arrange a ride to get home.
Spring is here. Indoor recess in the LMC has come to a close. Enjoy the sunshine. Miss Kemper looks forward to seeing our scholars for all of the library needs for the remainder of the year. Please be curious of signs on the LMC door in the coming weeks, as testing will sometimes be taking place in this space.
Are you interested in learning how to wrestle and get in shape? This week marks the second week of the 4-week club. If you are interested in joining, talk to Mr. DC in room 33 or scan the QR code today so you can start practicing tomorrow.
The Lost and Found is located in the main office. It has your missing items in a brown closet near the door. Check it out if you're missing coats, water bottles, sweatshirts, shirts, and other clothing items.
LGBTQIA+ advocacy group will be meeting on Wednesdays in room 158. If you identify as queer and/or are an ally and want to be involved with projects to make Hamilton a more inclusive space, come join us on Wednesday afternoons. Projects will be student-led and promote awareness and inclusivity to the LGBTQIA+ populations. All are welcome.
Interested in participating in wrestling, cross-country, poms, cheer, or volleyball when you're in high school? Come to Madison West for the Middle School Athletic Transition Program. You'll have the opportunity to train with high school athletes in high school facilities doing the activities you love. This program has started and will meet on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays until May 9th. Sign up using the form in the show notes below.
Ultimate Frisbee is canceled this week due to the wet fields. It will normally meet on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday, weather permitting. See Mr. Long in room 26 if you have any questions.
Cross Country Running Club meets Tuesdays after school. Come join the fun. Meet by the gym.
Dungeons and Dragons Club will meet before school tomorrow in room 145 at 7:45 a.m.
FPS meets today after school in room 150.
Be sure to check out all the clubs and happenings before school, after school in the MSCR office, and right outside we have it posted. Also, feel free to talk to Miss Nisi and Mr. Eric.
Thank you for liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Have a great week, Hamilton. Bye!